Hello, collective and chosen ones. Thank you for all tuning in and supporting this channel. And you're always appreciated and loved here. So this is another week of update of energy, and particularly it's about the split of the earth. Definitely the collective is now enjoying a new realm with a new set of energy, which is much elevated. We are now taking the time to really enjoy what it's like to have done the work and really basking in this energy, because Spirit is about to reward us. A lot of you have already started receiving a lot of rewards and gifts from the universe. And this is not only just abundance financially, but it's about you really healing and receiving everything that you rightfully deserve. I will do a mixture of cards again, and as I go along I may be channeling some energy. So sometimes my speech may be a little bit slower to come out because I'm trying to express the energy coming from Spirit. But I'll pull out some cards first, and I've already shuffled them and pulled out different sets of cards. You once had the Ten of Swords, which is coming out of hardship and everything that no longer serves you. But this is about you coming out of it and into the sun where the light is. And as such, you spend a lot of time in hermit mode, but this is for your own good, because you took the time to really spend some time within and also communicating with Spirit, working very hard to get to where you are, fulfilling your life purpose. And as such, you're now celebrating everything that you rightfully deserve, and you're really basking in this high energy. A lot of you are very well respected. And the King of Swords signifies that you really have a lot of thoughts that is very grounded, and you're very much an ambitious person who's a go-getter. This card also signifies that you can be very creative and the entrepreneurship card. You've got the card of the Magician, which signifies that you really know how to manipulate the energy to suit you to the higher self. What I mean is that you know exactly what to do and ground yourself with the energy to get you ahead. People really can't have one up over you anymore, because you can see through everything. Six of Wands celebrates, it calls for celebration, and you really, again, are celebrating everything that you deserve in life. It's a victory card for me. Three of Pentacles signifies that your abundance is coming, and you're now willing to share it with the people that you love and the people who deserve. And you like to really help everybody else. It's like a community that you like to share your skills and everything that you have in abundance. You've laid out the foundation. The beaver card symbolizes that you've gone through periods of laying out everything that you need, and this is another abundance card for me too, and it's a very resourceful card. It's times where the beaver signifies that they can really go through a lot of underneath the water and build something that is foundation to them, and with food and everything else that they need. Time for a deep dive. So this card signifies that it's time for you to really now look at exactly what you want. And you are getting it. It's just a matter of even looking at further skills to really escalate and progress in your life. You've learned a lot from the past, and you really have a lot of skills to really get through powerfully. Through surrendering, you have let go of a lot of things that no longer served you in the past. And a lot of you now are receiving everything that is good for you. You no longer have a lot of baggage or anything that has been keeping you stuck. You're a very adaptable person, and you have a lot of resources to get you through life. Spirit's asking you to keep continuing with doing the inner work with meditation and stillness every day and regularly. Something about the fates that's written in the sky for you. And to me, this card signifies that you're meant to receive certain things in life. You're meant to do a certain job. You're meant to fulfill a certain purpose, life purpose. Cosmic Womb, the Divine Feminine. This talks about you. And this is not a gender-specific card. It just talks about you really going within and knowing exactly what your purpose is with the divine and your spirituality. Although there are obstacles, you can get through them very easily with your resources. And there's a certain time of gestation period where this is talking about, I can sense that this is talking about your ambitions. You're still not there yet, although you can feel it. So in the meantime, you are going within and really, what's the word for it? Collecting everything that you need, ready for the day that everything comes out and be presented to you. Spirit saying that you're very good, you're good enough, and it's time for healing, definitely. I've read this card for a long time ago, and your hard work is paying off. Expect powerful change. And a few days ago, I did read some oracle and messages from Spirit saying that expect a powerful change coming. Now, a lot of you may already start to feel it. And if you haven't, you may sort of feel a little bit, not fully anxious, but it's like when you're a child and you're waiting for Christmas Day to come and you've been anticipating with excitement. And that's the feeling that you're starting to get. So a lot of the cards that I read tonight is very much similar to what I've built up in the last few months, leading up to some really good things that are happening for you and positive stuff. You're coming into your own. New partnerships or contract is coming forward. So this is my work card, and it's also about, you know, going forward to move ahead and doing whatever you need to do with your endeavors and work and career. Happy times ahead. The Star card is one of the best cards. It's time for you that you are on the right path, making positive changes, and things are really looking up for you. Something that you come across is from the past. Somebody is trying to get back into your life and they're trying to offer you something that's not very wise. Just be aware of it. And you have a lot of strong intuition to pick that up. You may know who it is, but it's your time to just ignore everything, and you are anyway, because you're too busy really building up on your own foundation and just doing your own thing. Some of you may meet somebody. If it's not an intimate partnership, it may be something that you're building, and starting a really good life, building up upon relationships with others. Gifts are coming. I've told you many times that your abundance is really here now. So this is a really good career card and opportunities and everything that is to do with abundance. Another great card, news of an exciting new endeavor. So again, there's lots of things that you are building up, lots of opportunities and ideas. Spirit's saying take time every now and then to have a rest. If you can't take a full holiday or a vacation, just take some little breaks and make sure that you are looking after yourself. Spirit saying, allow me to accept the right assistance. Sometimes we may not know how to ask for assistance. It may be from somebody else, and all it is just to ask the right people, or even ask Spirit to help you by surrendering. Of course, it's time to now just completely have faith that miracles happen, and when you ask, you are here to receive. Love is opening up all around you. It's a matter of you opening up to receiving. You're very grounded and things are really getting ahead for you. You already felt it. I mean, even though sometimes you are coming across some family members or friends that you don't resonate with, you are still coming across some joy, gratitude, and courage to build your own life. Live in the present moment, and right now, stay in the present moment and don't get too far ahead of the flow. So Spirit's saying that, okay, yes, your life is in the flow, but don't jump too much ahead, because just wait for the present moment to unravel the goodness in life and anything that's positive that's coming your way. All paths lead home. So this card is talking about using your intuition to guide you to get to wherever you need to get to. Fall into my arms. So this card is another surrender card. I read that earlier. So surrender to what holds you or leaves you stuck, and ask the divine to help you really get that out, what your answers are. Somebody's sorry. So I don't know who it is that owes you an apology, and if you don't get the apology, is to that person, or it may be you're trying to right some past wrongs. I'm not really sure if it's really you, but somebody wants to apologize. The only thing is that it depends on who it is and the energy that you receive from that person, whether they're genuine or not. I believe that some people have already, it's too late for you to really go back to that person, even though you've forgiven them. They're very regretful about this. Sometimes you might be carrying the weight of the world. Create some boundaries and let it go. Some people don't deserve for you to keep really caring too much about them, and they drain you. So Spirit's just saying, keep your boundaries with certain people, only help to a certain degree, but it's you that you need to look after first. You're very laser focused in life, and you're moving up ahead and advancing in silence. And this is the way to go at this stage, because you cannot tell people what you are achieving. Not a lot of people will be very much on your side. They don't like it, and they can be very jealous. So it's best to stay silent on your achievements. You've taken the plunge and you took some risks, and these are calculated risks. And even though you can't feel the physical side or the success coming in, certain things you have made the decision to go ahead with it, and Spirit's saying that you are now seeing the fruits of your labor and rewarding you. It's not luck that you are receiving your abundance now and coming in very regularly. It's because it's presenting itself as you working very hard on yourself, on all your endeavors and achievements, and you've built a foundation, and now you're being rewarded. Now, I know a lot of you might still say, okay, I can't see it happening yet. Certain things in my life is still a little bit stuck. You're always going to have obstacles, but the only thing is how you approach the obstacles and how you deal with it. So every day, expect certain hiccups. It may not be too long, because now you have the tools to really resolve certain issues fairly quickly. You're very resourceful and very resilient. So Spirit's really pushing you and guiding you with protection to fulfill your life purpose. And lastly, just have a little bit of fun. You don't always have to look after people and working so hard. Lately, because of certain things that's happened, and some of you have lost, and also myself, including myself, have lost family members, and it's not a very easy thing to go through, but Spirit's saying that whoever you've lost, they've gone into a different realm and they're in a good place, and so will you now in the physical 3D world, but you're thriving in the new earth. So I hope you resonate with this, and if you don't, just leave that, because it's not for everyone, and it's certainly not for the mass community, because a lot of people are still not awake yet, and certainly I would say your surroundings may not be fully awake. But please just don't take that personally, and it may sometimes feel very lonely. But this is the best time to reflect in your inner world and have some fun, and just really look after yourself and give yourself a treat every now and then. So I hope you find this very useful. Please consider subscribing if you haven't, and give me some feedback. And sending you lots of love and blessings, and see you in the next video. Bye for now.